try to use this distress oxide spray. Wow. I guess distress oxide would be the way to say it all together. I don't know. I've never used this before, so that's just what I wanted. I just wanted to experimento. Let that dry, obviously. I think I'm gonna love this. And I got 3 colors. If you saw my haul, that was the walnut. I have the antique linen. And the tea. It says side to side to shake it. Look at that. Neat, huh? Oh yeah. I'm not gonna use anything else on here. I'm just gonna let it dry as it will. Okay. Put that cap on there. I'm working on Jeepsy's journal. Yeah, see, that's all dried. So, I have to. This is gonna be the same though, but maybe visible. Whoops! I just cut my finger, and I'm still trying to. Where'd I put that? There it is. Deal with it. Okay, that's not open yet. Let's not do it again, Tina. Let's come in here where it's a good, obvious place to cut it. And not point it towards our hand. Because that little booger just went right in there. Yes, it did. Well, my side of my finger. That was my bad there because that was my fault. Really, and then I didn't get it enough. This is what got me in trouble last time. The prying. They usually have little dotted things, and I don't. Seriously, that's what I just did, so no. Something I can grab? Oh yeah. That's all it takes. Apparently when you got a bum finger and you're a little gun shy. Okay, I had it. There it is. Yay! Oh my gosh. Those could be so much easier, you know? I really think they could. Now, I don't know what this is going to look like. Oh, oh well. That's how it is. First time using it. So, just some layer and something or other. And this is kids stuff over here. I put. Okay, let me just let this dry for a minute, and then I'll do a flip. And this is a belly band, so we're gonna tuck some stuff in here. What I was getting ready to do is make a book out of this, and have a little journal that could be tucked in there. In case she wants to take it with her, if she's, you know. All right, let me think about the pages. I want to do something else over here. butterfly there would be kind of weird, but so would a flower, so my choices slightly limited. Butterfly could be flying out at sea, couldn't it? Oh, let me find something else. Let me see. I think there's something in here. It can be anything. Look at a little boat ticket or something. Would be amazing. My finger is not helping this situation. I'm getting you. Just trying to get all the little pieces here. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I'll have to go get that. That's cute. I'm gonna put that there. Oh, I just put all this in that ink. Huh. Slightly. Oh, it is tacky. It's not gonna dry. Whoa, super fast out here because let me get that piece. I like it too much to let. Oh man, yeah, it's not gonna dry super fast out here because it's too cold. All right. I know y'all are going for a ride. Sorry. Okay. Oh, how cute. There's nothing wrong with using this. It's just as easy as the bigger one, actually. Takes up less room. I'm not mad at it. At first, I was like, oh, come on. I bought the mini. Dang it. You know, Tina, check your sizes. How many times do I have to tell myself? But that's okay. I've got mini ink pads from Ranger too, so next time I order, I'll grab some full size of these because I want to see if these will last longer than the other style of sponge because these are rounded. So I want to see if they last longer than those flat ones do. I have a feeling they're going to be better quality being Tim Holtz, but you know, just going to check. Let's round this. Where is my? You know, it is such a mess, you guys. And I have no excuse. Every time I come out here, I say how much of a mess it is, and I don't do anything about it. I don't wanna. I just want to keep creating. I cannot stop. I also want to get back into my photography, and when it gets nicer, I'm gonna get out and get some pictures. It's been a while. I think, you know, this journal I'm making for Wandering Jeepsy. Jeepsy, I know you're into photography. And don't you have a place up here somewhere? I don't know if you're near me, though. I'm in between Snowflake and Concho. I think you're away from us a ways. I thought you were thinking of buying property. I don't know if you did. I'm not trying to give anything away. But yeah, you're gonna like it up here. I'm sure you already know how much you like it. At the right time of year, of course. Every time of year has its beauty, but whew, it can be cold, it can be hot. You're smart by being in Quartzsite lately. That's the best place to be this time of year. And these you cannot obviously sit on the ink pad and let. These have to lay. So, because they're rounded. All right, so I'm gonna put some pages in there for Jeepsy. What do we got? Those fit. just some vintage papers. They're really pretty. I thought about putting a couple in here anyway. Something that you can write on in case you want to jot down a little something, your thoughts for the day or something. I don't know. I guess those will work. Let me just put them together because I want to do that for sure. And like I said, Jeepsy, Sarah, if you don't want this, that's okay. You can give it to someone you know who will, or I can give it to someone else. You know, if you won't use it, I get it. But if you want this, I'll be so happy. Just saying, I will. You're only going to get the real with me, okay? I'm not going to sit here and lie to anybody. All right. That goes this away. Ugh, the hardest part. Eek! I almost got it on my shirt. I'm gonna let this dry more before I try to fold this in half. But I can still distress it. You know what? Let me round. Oh no, they're too. I might round the edges too. I'm not sure. Right now it's too wet. Dry a little bit. If you try to fold it when it's too wet, of course, you know, you'll see the paper slide and then you'll end up with a wrinkle in the middle. Trying to avoid that because I've done that to myself way too many times. All right, what other papers? Let's see. What do I have that's that size? And paper. I could do the same thing with this. But you can't really write on that, so. If that's not going to bleed anymore, then. Wow, I thought the cut was down here, and this is where I put all the stuff, and it's right there. With a bruised little girl there. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's just leave her be. Excuse me. Where is my... That's odd. You know, am I this? Is it just me? And I'm not kidding. Is it every single time you go into or come out to or get into your craft room, does it always seem like something's been moved? Am I the only one? It's probably right under here. Nope. My long one of these is Gowners. fine. Fine. We dealt with it, didn't we, little girl? Yes, we did. Look at that. Like a pro. Like a pro. That'd be kind of cool to have in here. And then here I'll cut the top out. Yeah. So I'm going to fold that in half. And she'll have a little pouch. We go crazy with this stuff. We really do, Sarah, if you're watching this. We all go crazy with this. We have so much fun with it. And, you know, goodness help you if someone's going to try to make you a journal that loves you, because they're going to be trying to think of all these cool things. And I hope I do okay. Okay, so that is open. Ooh, this is a corner though. See, that wasn't. There we go. Done. All right, so. I wonder if I should back that with put some pretty paper in here too, right? Look at all the cards we've got. My gosh, that. Might not quite fit because of the sticky spots down in there with the coffee dyed, you know. Some of it might not quite be open. Come on now, I know you're wide enough. If I get it in there, it'll be permanent. So, just trying to get it in there. Come on, mama. There you go. I want it to fit real snug, you know. Oh, yeah, yeah. Trim off the excess. Find something to back it. I wonder if I have anything the same size. Probably not. I shouldn't say probably not. Let's be positive. Oh, not even close. Okay. That is not a problem. Okay, I could use some help with the height, y'all. But you know what? I can get paper from anywhere. What's this? Cut one to fit. Ooh. Oh, stop that. Okay, I hate to do it, but I'm going to take it out. Because I want to cut this one to fit. I know. That was rough. We'll be okay. We'll get it back. We'll get them both back in there. Yeah. No fingers. Right on. Yep, I just did this morning, but like you saw, it's not really much to speak of. It's an owie at this point, pretty much. It's not even bleeding anymore. I'm just trying to keep it clean until I know it's, you know, closed up. And where'd the papers? Really? You guys, I'm telling you. I think I need to go back in and take my medications because I seriously think better when I am. I'm not even kidding you. I was all holding these over here and I'm like, now where are my papers? And they're in my hand. All right, but let's round the corners just to make it prettier. Do over my trash. Not right there in your ear. Excuse me. Of course we're going to distress. I mean, kidding me? Oh, and I'm going to have to cut them again. Remember, it's too tall. I wonder if I just want to put the bag in there and just make these journaling cards that are double-sided. Let's just do that. And these are big places for you to write if you're out and about and you think of something and you just have this with you or something, you know? I don't know how you work. I don't know if, you know. But it's going to be good, I know that. So those are pretty, and that is great. And I should make them into tags, and then it will be obvious that you can pull those out of there. But, you know, I'm worried about it being hard for you to get those in there. But actually, that's pretty easy. But I'm going to do that. Where, oh my goodness, where is my hole punch? If you could see over, oh, where's it at? Come on, oh, there it is. Yay. Okay. I know I snore all the time. Well, not all the time. What am I doing? What am I doing holding these in my fingers, you ask? Like I said before, I save all my hole punches for shaker cards. That's free. It's going to take me a minute, but you get on a mass make, you can accumulate some of those for, you know, a lot of people make tags quite often, and so it really isn't going to take long to accumulate. Okay, I know I have that sponge. Oh goodness, you guys. There it is. I don't clean this, it's just going to get to be ridiculous. Okay. So, I know I've got a little bit of, I've got 2 colors left, purple and green. So I'll get you one of each. And this is going to be in this book, wherever, there it is. Here's this, I gotta fold that in half yet. So, yeah, those aren't going to match, but the outside of the book. I wonder how well I could ink up that green. Done. Let's just use this. Oh. Easiest way I've ever figured out to cut these into strips, because I want this in 4 strips. Fold it, fold it, fold it, just to make it manageable size. If you dared, you could fold it again if you think your scissors can handle it. I'm not sure if mine can or not. No, I'm not going to push it because I don't want to cut my finger. But now it's at least shorter. There. Ta-da! Oh. Dum-da-da-dum. And they're stringy. Oh, what did I do? I cut something in half, but that's okay. Aren't there two of those? No, because they were folded. And that's another thing that's so awesome about junk journals and journals like this. There aren't many that are actually perfect. And that's the good part. They're handmade or they're hand decorated like this one. And, you know, like I said, it started out with a composition notebook. So I didn't actually make the book. And I do have journals like that in my Etsy, but this one, and this is a popular way that people love to do these journals, especially people starting out. You just decorate it. You don't have to get into the making of it. There's a lot to that. It's easy once you learn. Anybody can do it. Just watch some videos on YouTube. That's how I learned. Okay. Two cutie little cards. I'm going to glue this down when we're done. So, or soon, but you know. So these are going to be in here. And it's easy to get them in there if you just... Now this is going to be in the book, so you'll be able to easily do this, I think. So there. And so you'll see that in the book, this paper through there. I'll put probably some other things in here also. All right, we need to fold. Where is my big... Yeah, I'm telling you. I think little gremlins come in here at night. Because there's always one thing that I can't find. Now, it could be sitting right where you're all looking. No, it's right there. We see it. It's right there. That's always a possibility, and that's hilarious. Probably pretty likely, but there we go. I don't know. Okay, so we open it. I think I want to have these in front. And then I'll have that, and this little page there, yeah. And this is in a pocket again. That's already made. So let's fill that one up also. And that can be any size, I don't care. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna be one of them. Excuse my arm. Just gonna put some different ones in there. This will be all the little library. Oh, here you go. There you go, Jeepsy. Now this is my favorite image in this whole set. And I am giving this to you because I love you. So, there you go. I do. You have... And I haven't been able to watch a lot of your videos. It's just only really recently, sweetie. And I don't know. It's just been, you know... I'm going to be watching every one of them. So, yeah. I have watched quite a few. It's hard to watch everybody we subscribe to, you know. I'm just cornering these cards. I'm stacking them together so I can only have to do it once instead of 16 times. Or 4 times instead of 16. Sometimes I don't get them over correctly. Okay. Love. Oh, I got coffee. You drink coffee, Sarah? Okay. I should know, but I'm sorry I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna fib to you and say I watch every video all the time. I'm not. I'd be lying if I said that. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I've been subscribed to Wandering Jeepsy. Go check out her channel, Wandering Jeepsy, Jeepsy. And since her friend Sarah, who has a channel, it's called Wonder Hussy, she introduced her to her subscribers, and we're like, oh yeah, so we were subscribed right away, and we've been watching off and on ever since. It's just impossible to watch everybody. I don't have time. You know, I subscribe to a lot of people, and so is my husband, and it's like, between the two of us, pretty busy. So everybody kind of takes their turns. I get it that not all of you watch mine all the time. I'm sure you don't watch every one of my videos. I might be doing something you're not really interested in watching. Or you're just not interested in hearing me run my mouth. And I say that jokingly. I know full well if you don't want to hear it, you can mute the TV. Or you can turn the channel. Oh, so cool. I have wax melts like this. I need to get those out. But I'm kind of waiting until I move into the fifth wheel because another hot thing in here, no. It's just too close proximity to everything. I'm just not going to do it yet. So that's the only thing stopping me, but when I can, y'all, it's on. I'm going to be making some wax melts. Maybe I can sell some if you guys would want some. Yeah, you're going to be facing forward, sweetheart. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Look at her in there. And coffee dyed vellum is like the best. I love it. Or glassine. Love it. Okay. That's going to be inside of here. I need just a couple sheets of something. And I want them to be bigger than this. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. I want paper so she can write. Well, by golly gee, look at that. Everyone loves ledger paper. Don't we? Let's see. So basically right there. So I'm going to go to there. Oh, well, don't you be getting crooked on me. No. See? How dare. Stop that. Stop that. I think it's already too late. I think it already cut wrong. Well, you know, it's my own fault for not holding it right. Actually, it's fine. Yay, it didn't mess up. I thought it did. Thought for sure. Alright. Yes. And I'm going to make these fold. that'll be there, that'll be there, and this will be inside. Got a little book. And you can write. I'm going to leave this blank. I'm going to leave the inside of these blank. You'll fold this out. You can put things all in these, both of these pockets. You can write on these things here. You can put things in here. You can write on these. Cutie, right? Okay, let me distress just mama here. I could almost use that. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, that was funny. Okay, that was funny. I don't care who you are. Don't ask me how I thought of it. Maybe I should try it. I bet it would work. Come on, baby. That just made me think of the twist. I'm not going to try to sing it. Singer I ain't. I could pull a few things off, I guess, but that's about it. Not that song. Especially not without the song playing. If the song was playing, I could. You know how that seems to help. Alright, oh my goodness, we still gotta do the outside. Okay. I don't care if it's, because this is already coffee dyed ledger paper, so. But I just want the little zhuzh of the edges. I think it's just better. Except for, you know, areas that have a lot of coffee I won't bother with. Okay, enough of that. Let's see. We're going to leave it folded. We're not going to attach it. Come here, love. I'm being brave by binding this in here with these things in the pockets, but I think it's going to be fine. Centered. This is a very simple 3-hole pamphlet stitch. It's the common way everyone, not everyone, but it's the common way that people bind their journals. That is exactly the same size. Okay. Gorgeous. Great. Get 2 of these little puppies to hold everything. Oh, don't you be too short. You're not allowed. Oh, thankfully. Okay. This, I swear, everyone I've seen on YouTube has the same exact bookbinding kit. I won't be using the one color of this because it's been, well, the white I used, but I figured, oh, it's already open and unraveling in there. Let's just use it. All right, where's my... Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, here it is. I found the needle without having to look forever and make a big deal out of it. Okay, perfect. Sometimes you have to cut. This is waxed. Some kind of waxed thread. I can't remember what kind of thread it is, but it's waxed. And sometimes the edges just get frayed, and you can just cut them. Cut a fresh piece, you know. All right, this is how we do it. I'm gonna bind it from inside. Just go on through and sew it. I don't pre-cut mine. Some people do. I don't. To each their own. At least this far. Good. Back down here and out. Back in through here and try not to come up through that other thread. You don't want to pierce it, if that makes any sense. It does something to the stability. I can't find it. There we go. And then the thread that's already here, we're going to come up on the other side of it from this. So we're going to tie it together. So we'll see. Okay. This is why I don't pre-cut mine. I'm going to cut this off and then I won't have wasted any. Pull this nice and tight. Oops. One more time. What do they say? Something about tying it the opposite way then? Ooh, that's weird. I don't know if that's a deep thing, tying the knot one way the one time, and then when you tie it again, tie it the opposite. You feed it the opposite or something. You ever heard of that? Right. There we are. This should not come out, but it is. You could take this out if you wanted to. A little journal. And I hope it fits in here, whoops, without pulling this up. After all that. Oh, you guys. Oh, I dropped it, of course. Yeah, it's just a funky little journal. I left this bare. I'll pull this out and write. Pockets here with writing cards in here. This is just pretty. You can write wherever, little notes, whatever. Pocket of cards you can write on, my favorite. Okay. I didn't put anything in here. Same thing here. It's just a little bitty. And that's, yeah. That's gonna be good. That's why I say this journal's going to be bulky when it's decorated. Ooh. And I could leave some blank pages for you to write on, but, you know, there was the glue snafu, and I'm not going to give you this journal with those lines in there like that. I cannot. I can't even allow myself to do that. So some of them are really bad. So that's why, you know, but when I made this journal, it was intended to be covered, the pages covered, because that's how people use them, you know, for the most part. So, yeah, I'm just gonna cover them that I intend differently than I intended. That's all. That is bulky, bulky. Hope you're gonna be okay. Oh. This came out of... Oh my gosh. My binding thing. I think I can take that off. I guess it just fell out. That's odd. Let me see what I mean about gremlins? I still don't know where that my bone folder is. Yeah, no clue. It's not right where I would have it. Not a clue. Not at all. And I didn't take it in the house. I'm telling you, I don't understand. That's why I'm saying there's gremlins out here. Okay. What else? So many options. It's pretty leather, dark, and wow. And these look like it's upside down. That upside down. Okay. This is just the planning, what we do. I should just end the video though, because I know it's getting long. Yeah, oh my gosh, here we are at 48 minutes. Yikes. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video. I'll work some more on this off camera and get that video uploaded and see where I end up. Yep, I might even switch gears and work on something else, because you know me, I've got 4 things going at once, and literally I do. 3, yeah. 3 of my journals. Craziness. And all at once. Alright, I don't know about this yet, but anyway, we will see you in the next video. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. And Sarah, I hope you're going to love this. I hope I do everything just right for you. I'm trying to channel you somehow, and maybe if you've got some loved ones that have moved on, maybe they can help me with some ideas. That'd be great. So anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Have a great one.